decisions need to be made. We're leaving all the choices up to fate. We've only just met, but we know there's something deeper, can't forget. It feels so good, it feels so true. The only substance in me is you. It feels so right, it feels so true. Taking in every single drop of you. I know our hearts are protected. Never will we be disconnected. I know our hearts are protected.
Hello everybody and welcome to the High School Esports League. My name is Brennan. Joining me today is going to be my co-caster, Elijah. How are you doing?
I'm doing good today, Brennan, and we're actually going to restart here really quickly. Right at the beginning of the knife round, when we were just about to start there, one of the players on the T side did disconnect, so we are just going to restart it really quickly here for that player, because you don't want to do a knife round with only 4 players. That's not exactly fair. Although the knife round really isn't determining that much. You know, the choice of side could be pretty big depending on the teams, so yeah, we're just going to get started here just a second. Looks like all these players are in. Just waiting for them to ready up again. The teams we have for you all today, we have SHSEL Paradox Titans versus WHS Weehawken Red. We've seen Weehawken before on stream, so we know what to expect from them. Although we've never seen Stevenson before, so this will be an interesting match.
Yeah, this Stevenson is new to the HSEL livestream. We've seen a different Stevenson before, but we do have 2 of them in the league, and this is going to be their first time on stream. Looking above the stream right now, I do see that the best of 3 series settings never cleared for whatever reason. This is a best of 1. Just ignore that. For whatever reason, the config does not like us and just does not clear sometimes when we clear it out. Looking at the knife round, though, for those of you who are not familiar with Counter-Strike Global Offensive, the knife round here does not count towards the actual rounds in a regulation, but it will allow to determine who gets to select which side they start on. So the winner of the knife round gets to choose where they start, and that will be Weehawken Red, who on cash, it is really questionable where they're going to start. Knowing this team, I'm sure they're going to select the CT side, and that is exactly what we're going to be seeing. Weehawken going over to CT. And we are going to be getting into the first round relatively shortly.
Yeah, and we'll see exactly what happens here. Choosing CT side, we see a lot of the teams that win the knife round decide to do this just on any map, really. More famously on our stream, WHS Warriors, they are very strong CT-sided players. I hope that the Weehawken team are also strong CT-sided players as well, since, you know, of course you want to choose that. But although, I don't know, Brennan, is this map more CT-sided than T-sided?
It's one of the most even maps we have in the game. You do actually see teams, when you're looking at professional, the biggest one that comes to mind is Ninjas in Pajamas, actually selecting the T-side and favoring that T-side over the CT side to start, just because it is an easy map, speaking relatively for the Ts. We're just waiting for these players to ready up again. We are seeing the side of Paradox T there, ready up, and looks like we do have both teams ready up. We're going to be getting into the pistol round in just a moment.
So as this round starts, I welcome everybody to High School Esports League Holiday Majors 2017-2018 season. I believe this is round 5, Brennan, correct? This is round 5.
This is round 5 of the Holiday Majors of 2017-2018. It's the only major that we have within 2 years. We are just waiting. What is this play's gonna go? Both these teams just kind of sitting there for a little bit. But I don't think that was that lag.
No, I think it was the trademark.
Was it? Because like they were, I saw some people kind of like looking around, like just standing there. Both teams just went. I could be wrong though.
Okay.
It is gonna have the B call out.
Opening shots coming out here from Brandon and Krusty here. T's have quickly taken control of the B site here, making this a 5v3. Bomb has not gone down quite yet, but as I say that, they do plan, and Destro picks up Saber across, and now Wolf taking out that Winter New. Pongo, last alive, is going to fall to
the knife!
Not quite yet. He actually gets the knife kill but unfortunately he doesn't have the ammunition. He's just going to get knifed himself now, and Stevenson will take the first round.
Yeah, and that isn't necessarily a BM play, just rushing them with the knives. They did have that one player with the gun behind to clear it up if they could, but that knife kill gets them a lot of money. As you can see on the players that got the knives, they're able to buy up a lot more, and that AK is going to be coming out from Destro. And we are going to be seeing a save from Weehawken. It's not going to be worth buying up anything. They are going to be pulling out the UMP, which is going to come from that knife kill. But nothing really too big. We're not going to be seeing any M4s, any rifles coming out into this round. We are going to be seeing a quick play coming into the B site. Wolf picking up the first kill on the Truden to Destro, cleaning up number 2. That's going to be the B site in control of the T's. It's going to be left to the 3 players with pistols. And that UMP. And now just left is the UMP. No, not the UMP. The UMP is dropped down. Bonka, the only one left with the CZ, is going to be spotted out by Destro on that AK-47. It's going to be no match. 2-0 is going to be the scoreline.
Yeah, but that's just to be expected here with losing the pistol rounds. Most likely, Weehawken will lose this 3rd round as well, although certainly maybe not these eco rounds. Again, HSEL is famous for these just eco round turnarounds. They are just going to be kind of saving here. We're seeing a player who has a kit and some body armor. Maybe go for a cheeky defuse here. But other than that, really just P250s. That's all that's going to get bought here. The rush comes out towards A site.
Yeah, we're seeing the rush coming out of the A site. It's really going to be, again, no match. They're going to be on a pretty much a full save coming into this push. No frags going to be found. Destro and Brandon picking up the kills onto that site. And it's going to be, again, control for the players of Stevenson HSEL. All left to Truden.
Yeah, no kit, no armor, nothing. Wolf is just going to take him out, and SHS will pick up their 3rd round here. Coming into the first gun rounds, this could quickly turn around here for Weehawken. Although, as I say, they're not quite buying just yet. Looks like we're seeing some interesting buys. I don't know if they realized that they had enough money, those players.
Yeah, late buy.
Yeah, and Truden actually had enough money for M4s and such. I don't know if maybe they're saving little bits of money for next round potentially, but
yeah, I mean,
interesting. So
I'm sure there's a little bit of discussion whether or not it's by maybe an argument going on. But we are going to be seeing a push into the B-side trades on both sides, and the T's, they're not aware quite yet that they have control. They're going to be hearing a Sab coming into the vent, and he's actually going to get the kill on to Krutzy there. In. This is going to be control for the T's. Destro trades out 1, but it's still a 2-on-1 with Destro out of the site. He's going to pick up 1. He knows where the second one is. Ponko with the M4 versus the AK on Destro. Down to 40 HP. This is anybody's match right now. Although Destro playing it so smart, has to peek to try to keep him off the bomb. And it is going to be a win for Weehawken Red as they pick up their first round in the map.
Finally, they will pick up their round. So this could be looking up for them. They might be able to turn things around here. To see how they buy here. SHS, though, have quite a lot of money from their first 3-round buys, plus those bomb defuses as well. Or bomb plants, sorry. So they'll be able to keep buying into this round. But as I say that, actually, Wolf is on an MP7 here. Playing his teammates had money to buy him an AK, so not entirely sure what buy was that, but I'm sure there's definitely strategy there, some sort of strategy, but they are making their way onto the B side, so maybe that MP7 is for to really clear out these players. Truden's picking up one, but Wolf and Destro are going to trade out Truden and Rift here. I think it's a 4v3, and they have control of the B side here. A player who was up in heaven actually backs off before taking 28 damage here, so I don't know.
Is that a tag to this? Yeah. Is that not?
I don't probably here, and that Winter Noob's actually going down as well. Wolf himself is down to 5 HP. No kills being carried out. Yeah, as I say that though, Destro does pick up Ponko here, making this a 4v2 here. And now the CT is in a bad position here as Destro picks up another one. May or may not lose this round here. Sabercross misses the shot. And SHS take their 4th round.
Yeah, and going back to that MP7 that you were talking about before, I'm assuming the strategy there is to have the one SMG, you know, they're going to have the 4 rifles, they're going to have that firepower, but bringing in that one SMG allows them to pick up maybe a couple SMG kills. That's going to boost their economy just a little bit more than if they had gotten the kills with the rifles, because there is a higher kill reward for getting a kill with an SMG bomb.
I never thought there was the entry frags because of the, you know, the close quarters of the B site, so maybe that's what they were going for as well.
Potentially. But we are going to be seeing the push towards the A site. This is going to be a commitment. Bomb is pushing out. They haven't spotted that Saber for whatever reason. And he's going to be able to pick up 1. Trades on both sides, although Brandon coming in on the flank is got 2. The P90 untreated, not able to connect anything. And it's all going to be up to that winner noob, who's going to find himself an AK. Going to spot out one with his pistol. He's going to run out of ammo, though. Both players running out. Low HP on both. This is anybody's game. Brandon on the AWP and the pistol. He's going to win it. And it's going to be round number 5 for Stevenson.
Slowly pulling away here. Stevenson picking up another round here. Weehawken are down in their economy here, so they are going to have to put a little eco round up on the board here, but hopefully they'll pick up those kills, maybe pick some rifles and take the round. We are going to look into this here. Some players trying to mess with the bot, it looks like, by restarting the match or something. Destro is actually going to pick up the opening kill of the round, and it didn't get traded out by Rift there. Krusty taking out Rift though, and okay, whatever. Picking up a Saber Cross there. Now it's a 4v2 here, and they have to control the B side. There's a player in Tree Room here with that a bit of damage.
Taking a bit of damage. Gonna be moving. And as I say, the CTs were about to move in. They got mowed down by Krusty, and that's gonna be round number 6 for the side of Stevenson HSEL. It's gonna make it 6-1.
And now, Weehawken finally have the money to buy here. They're pulling up quite these interesting buys here. Well, that Winter Noob looks like is going to be a player not buying this round. He didn't have quite enough money there because last round he bought a kit and full armor, so he was down that cash. So, quite interesting here. They are going to lose a player. Sabercross comes quite early there. He's actually going to do quite well with that P250, picking up 2 for himself, and Ponko also going to pick up 1 as well. Picking up 3 that Winter Noob, actually destroying with this P250, but Destro is going to trade him out, making this a 3v1 here. Weehawken, for the first time in a while, actually up now. They do have control of the bomb, and they know that Destro is in a main. He scopes at the wrong time and actually gets taken down to 16 health. They know he's there, and they're going to peek him. Rift just barely misses the shot, but Destro gets the flip onto Ponko here.
Yeah, you know, he is holding on with his AWP. He has 16 HP, although if they keep picking him like that, he'll be able to win this round. He unscopes at the wrong time. Almost picks up the second round, misses the shot. And that's going to be round number 2 for Weehawken Red as they finally bring themselves back into this game just a little bit.
Yeah, but it's not really going to do much for Stevenson. They have quite the economy on them. They've been able to string together long amount of rounds in a row. What?
Was that an accidental buy? They bought a shotgun there and threw it on the ground.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that. I was, you know, they've done some interesting things. So, you know, I didn't put it behind them to have that play up their sleeve. So it's going to be interesting. Rift's actually going to pick up a kill on the Brandon here, but not forgetting trained out by Destro here. They're making their way towards the B side, and the call to rotate has been made from Weehawken. No really. Oh, what did? Okay, flashbang bounced off of Truden there. Fortunately, though, he had armor, so he didn't take any damage here. So Krusty's actually spraying into heaven. He almost catches both of them. And I think that's the information that they need here. 4v4 here, Jalebi is actually going to take that 21 there with that off. Maybe got flanked through a box or something. I'm not entirely sure there.
Lots of botch nades from Sabres. He's going to botch that second one there. We are going to be seeing Truden pick up 1. Saber actually picking up a second one. He's doing just fine with the AWP. It's all going to be up to Wolf and Destro as Saber's going to go down. But now Winter did pick up 1. Truden going down, although the last player, Wolf, getting demolished in that site. That's going to be another round for Weehawken, starting to bring themselves back, do some good here.
Counter-terrorists win.
Yeah, but hopefully they can be. Hopefully they can string together the rounds that they need to come back here. It's still anyone's game here coming into round 10. Scoreline is 6-3. Paradox Titans are up. And this is very doable for Weehawken, considering, especially, they chose to be on CT side here. So perhaps they have a couple of tricks up their sleeve that we just haven't seen quite yet. Looks like they're going to make their way over to A side. Destro's actually going to lurk mid and get a kill on Sabercross and Z. That's that op-down for the CTs now. And they have the information. I think the rotate call kind of has been made here. A lot of nades coming out. And Ponko hears a lot of players in A main there. We're seeing Rift is actually on. So we'll see what happens. Ponko actually finds two there! But no trade's been made. Destro, though, is going to take out Ponko. Maybe he's going to find a second. No, he's going to get traded out like that. So Jalebi and Rift pick up a double kill there as well. Weehawken are going to take their 4th round. A beautiful one at that.
Yeah, awesome plays from Weehawken. 2 players, actually. That's going to be Rift as well as Ponko. Just spraying them down and just demolishing them with some double kills, some spray transfers. Great play from Weehawken. We're going to be coming into this round, finally seeing Stevenson having a bit of a broken economy. We're going to be seeing a Deagle and some dualies as well at the Galil on Jala there. We're finally going to be...
more like Galul. XD.
Never say that again. We're going to be moving into the B-side. Looks like the push going to be delayed by that molly. That was such a terrible pun. The T's rotating back. Oh, man.
Looks like they're going to make their rotation through garage, back on over towards A main here. Luckily, these players are just holding their positions here, so no one's really out of place just yet. Ponko, I'm not sure if you heard him. I think they're actually walking right now. The A execute is going to come out very surely here. It looks like a player did get seen there, I believe, by Rift, who was spraying through something. And a hot shot by Sabercross as well. Rift actually going to pick up Destro, make that double onto Krusty as well. Brandon taking out Rift, however. Ponko able to find one. Can he find two? Not just yet here. That one to Noob and Ponko will each get a kill, picking up their 5th round for Weehawken as they closed the gap, making the scoreline 6-5. Paradox still up 1, but Weehawken able to pull things together.
Yeah, Weehawken again able to pull these together. They've won the last 4 rounds in a row, so a bit of a rough start, although coming into where we are right now, 4 in a row, they're really starting to have a strong showing. Bring themselves back, only 1 away from tying it up, and we are going to be seeing the AKs and a single deagle coming out on Stevenson, although the loss bonus is starting to set in and allowing Stevenson to buy every round, so Weehawken are going to have to be on their toes now that we're going to be having rifles almost every single round.
Yeah, and if they do lose this round, though, they will be on the loss bonus, so they'll be able to buy again in the next round, so we'll see what happens here. Actually, I don't know if... Did you mention that Wolf was on a Deagle right now? Not entirely sure.
That's...
Okay. Yeah, you did, but again, looking at the economy there, they definitely could have bought Wolf and AK, so not really sure.
You gotta think in the future, you're going to be looking at something like an AWP into the next round. If the loss bonus does not allow you to buy that strictly off that bonus. So if you do save, like they're doing right now, and have that money on at least one of those players, you'll be able to buy the AKs, but you'll also be able to throw in an AWP for something like mid-play. Coming back to that later, though, we're going to be seeing Destro picking up 2 good opening kills. Rift, the only player left into that site, although Saber rotating in, getting 1, not able to pick up number 2 as Destro finds himself number 3. Rift has made his way into the site. They do not know this yet. It's going to be a big play for him, although look at the positioning right now. Rift picking up 1. And Destro here playing it safe, letting his team clear out the rest. And that is going to be another round for Stevenson. We were just talking about how these loss bonus buys can be very dangerous as they're able to buy up these rifles. And now, here we go. We just saw one win a round. 7-5 is the scoreline as the economy is still going to allow a buy to come out from Weehawken. It's not going to be super strong. Rift on the Deagle. Although we just saw a very similar buy win a round the previous. So let's see how this round goes.
Very interesting as well to notice is Truden actually prefers the AUG as opposed to M4. There's nothing wrong with that at all. There are several players who prefer that weapon, and then there are other players who just condemn the use of that weapon, saying it's a COD gun. Rift here not quite able to pick up Destro, and will get taken out by Destro here. Suddenly, Stevenson, not really sure. Ooh, looks like the rotate call actually got made towards B there, or it was a stack. I think it was a stack. The So as Stevenson make their way towards A, I'm not really sure what's going on there with that boost, but looks like those players haven't just yet rotated off the B site here. It's just that Winter Noob alone pushing up highway. He might get caught out here by that rotate. He should call for some backup here. That smoke and these names that he's hearing should definitely signify that, hey, there's more than one player here. Something's happening, and we do see Saber. That Winter Noob is able to pick up Wolf here. He's not going to get quite far there. He actually is going to find Destra, though, as Krusty takes out Ponko and Brandon takes out Winter Noob. It is a 2v2 here as Sabercross picks up Jalebi, and Sabercross picks up Brandon as well. He sees the last person. Krusty, he's not able to pick him up, though. 1v1 here. AUG versus AK. They know where each other are. And let's see if he's able to do something, but actually the bomb has not been placed down yet. So it's actually up to Krusty here, who is going to grab the bomb and go to plant on the A site. Not sure what Truden's doing here, since he did have enough time to plant. Looks like... Okay, interesting play there. Not sure if his teammates were calling for them to save. So we'll see exactly what's going to happen.
Well, that wasn't the save. He was running in to clear the site. Like, did he not realize Krusty was the only player left? What?
I don't think he even realized how much time was left. He's actually just going to get caught out here. Krusty absolutely sees him. Truden does not check his angles. And Krusty is going to find Truden in that absolute demolition there.
I don't know.
Not entirely sure what happens at the end of that round.
I got no clue what to make of that play, but I really don't know. But going back to what you were saying about the AUG and why most people despise it, there are actually a lot of people, actually many people prefer the AUG over the M4, but when you think strategically, when you look at how much it costs compared to that M4, it's really just not worth it. It spends way too much money. It's too big of a risk to spend that much money on a rifle, and that's why most people do buy the M4s. Nowadays it's the M4A4, nobody really buys the A1S, just because of how strong the A4 is compared to the A1. And we are going to be seeing the easy bomb plan. It was a stack towards that B side. We're going to be seeing the rotations coming out. Wolf pushing in, actually going to be taken down. That's going to be an AK in the hands of the CTs. It is actually going very well for them. 2 versus 3, an AK in hand. That Molly is going to push one out.
Krusty with the bot spray, not able to find anyone just yet, but Destro is going to pick up the kill. Sabercross, though, is going to take out Krusty, and Destro is going to finish off Sabercross. Finishing that round with 4 health there. That could have been very winnable for Weehawken Red, and hopefully they're able to clutch something out here as we come to the 15th round. SHS are up 9-5, so they're up 4 rounds here. Hopefully Weehawken can pick up this round to bring the scoreline to 9-6 and have a better chance in the next half.
Yeah, a better chance would be here if they can pick up round 6. Although, we'll see. I mean, it's been a relatively close game so far. A little bit of a back and forth into the last section of this half, although we are seeing the bomb gravitating towards this A site. The rotation coming out early, actually, as we see Truden rotating up right now. No push quite yet. Jala has opened Squeaky Door, so he has the view that he needs to push the site. Slayer on fence. He's gonna get the kill. They know he's there now. Rift. Pickup number 2, actually getting shot in the arm, going down to Destro. It looks like the T rotation is going to be coming out. Bomb boosting into the mid position. That Winter Noob waiting in Zed is going to be spotting out Brandon. Not able to pick up any damage onto that player. He's going to know he's there. That's going to be, should be a call at least for rotation, at least an anchor to run back down to B. And that's going to be 2 players moving down now. It looks like they're going to have Ponko moving up to potentially clear A main. They're not quite going to do that. They're just going to lock down their sites, hold their default positions. And up versus Bob. Saber in mid, trying to pick up one. He's not going to find anything quite yet. They know he's there, but he is going to fall off and allow the T's to take the mid position. Brandon picking up one onto A. That's an early pick, although they're not committing to anything yet. Hoping these players will rotate, hoping they can catch off a little bit more to get a bit of an advantage coming to the site. They're not going to quite find it. We're going to be seeing the Ponko going down, not able to pick up anything. Destro actually dropping a Saber as well. They're going to be spotting out the head of that Winter Noob, and the ADP coming out for Destro is going to find the body of that Winter Noob, making the half score 10-5 as Stevenson are up by 5 rounds.
Well, let's take a look at the scoreboard really quickly. Just absolute destruction from Stevenson's side. Destro top of the leaderboard here, 30-8.
Ooh, my.
Coming in second is Krusty with that 14-9 scoreline. Then Brandon 10-9, Wolf 5-9, and Jalebi 4-10. Over there on Weehawken Red, a bit more difficult. The only player above 10 kills here in that double digits is Dat Winternoob, 13-12 here. 2 players, Ponko and Rift, 9 kills, Sabercross 8, and Truden 6. Weehawken are not doing so hot here, and they're just being absolutely destroyed by Destro, especially with more than double the next person on his team's kills. I believe he has slightly less than the entirety of the Indians' kills combined as well.
Yeah, this is just, it's not even like Stevenson versus team. It is right now Destro versus 30-8. He is demolishing the competition.
He's just absolutely destroying through them, just plowing through them, and this may be an easy half for him. We're going into the second half here. 10-5 is the scoreline. Paradox up those 5 rounds here, and if you're new to the stream and you haven't noticed, this is not a best of 3 series. It is a best of 1 series for whatever reason. At the top of the screen, something's messed up with the config.
Thanks,
I
Valve,
tried to fix it before the game, but yeah, thanks Valve. As well as there is no overtime, something to remember everyone, so scoreline can be 15-15 here, but that's not likely what we're going to see, as actually Wolf is going to pick up the opening kill of the round. Ritz is going to turn out to early. Brandon's going to pick up a kill on Rift with that double kill. Destro picking up Sabercross, making this a 3v2 here. So the bomb is down. Destro not quite able to pick up Rift. Krusty is going to take him out, though, and they know where this last player is. Truden, the last alive, does not have the bombs. Actually doing a little bit of damage to Destro. All these CC players have body armor. He's actually going to pick up a headshot on the Wolf, but get taken out by Destro there. Ultimately, 11-5 as Stevenson pulled farther. Had 6 rounds at this point. Brendan, what do you think they can do to bring themselves back in this half? Weehawken, I mean.
Somehow, unfortunately, you know, seeing the way it's been playing, it really hasn't been any major issues that I can find. It's really just been being outgunned coming into these sites. I mean,
here's my only thought with that now. As now we're on CT side, these players kind of have to hold, points on the map. My thought would be find out where Destro is playing at and then try to play around that, because that's certainly their key player here on Stevenson. They want to play around that player. They can avoid him, they can take him out early. That's all in their benefit. That's not saying that the rest of Paradox are completely useless without Destro, but he's certainly a key player, since he is still more than double the kills of the player below him. Rusty's actually going to pick up a triple kill there, and Destro going to pick up one for himself. Make that a double kill for Destro here, as Stevenson take this round. 12-5 to score behind, another 7 rounds ahead, and this is just looking hopeless for Indians.
Yeah, right now, I mean, you could talk about positioning and avoidance all you want, but in the end, right now, Stevenson is just strictly outgunning and out-aiming and anything that Weehawken can throw at them, and unless they can pull something out that we haven't seen yet, unfortunately, I do have to say this is going to be a game for Stevenson. Coming into the 8th site, that's going to be an opening kill from Wolf, as Saber isn't able to do any damage, I believe. Nope, yeah, no damage to be able to do. They do not know these squeaky players are pushing. They're going to hear the door open. That's going to give them away, and for whatever reason, they didn't make a push. I guess they're hoping that somebody will push them, and they can get a couple kills, but why would they do that? They have the bomb. They're going to be sending in... Nope, not one. They're just going to be waiting for them. They're playing this very smart. Rift is hoping that somebody's going to push. It's not going to happen. As he's finding one is going to be Destro. Actually, he's finding number 2 as I'm discounting this. They know he's behind, and he is going to go down to Destro, who's going to be on his 35th kill coming into round number 19.
Round number 19, just like you said, taking a look at the economy of the Indians, it's just absolutely, I was going to say destroyed, but they're able to afford an AWP and 2 AKs, so that's actually pretty good. It was looking pretty bleak for them there. Paradox, though, not doing it, I guess, not the best, but they've got their UMP, they've got their FAMA, so it's still pretty good. The AWP kits, utility, what they need here. Enough to push off this potential push here by Weehawken, who are Brand's actually going to pick up a Rift there before getting hit down to 41. Bomb just crossed over, and they did smoke it off, so you're not going to see there. Truden is going to get the kill onto Brandon there. Player's going to come out of Squeaky there. That Windstream is going to pick up Jalebi. He's going to be able to find Destro, not quite yet. He's going to get a kill on the Saber Crossing. Krusty's going to kill on Truden. Ponko's going to trade out Destro, though. Wolf is going to pick up Winter Noob, and suddenly it's a 2v1 here. Ponko last alive. He's going to hit down to 50 with that M4 spray. Doesn't have the bomb either, so he is going to have to push here. Krusty going on the aerial offensive is going to take out Ponko there. 14-5 as Stevenson now only need 2 rounds to take the match.
Yeah, 2 rounds to take the match as, you know, it's really not looking good for Weehawken here. I mean, I really can't think of anything that they can do to bring themselves back into this game. 14-5, again, is the scorelines. We're going to be seeing a broken buy from Weehawken, a Deagle, as well as a Galil P90, and that's going to be an opening kill actually for Saber there. Good start, although they're going to be needing to do a lot more than that. Wolf, the only player left, is going to be supported by one of the mid players. And we're going to be seeing Brandon rotating into Zed off of A to take over that mid control, as we're going to be having Jalebi holding on to A, and they're going to be... I'm not sure what these rotations are. They're running back and forth in these sites. They're not holding solid positions. That Winter Noob trying to bait out some kind of rotations. It's looking like it's sort of successful. I mean, the CTs here can't really sit still at all to pick up anything. I mean, they're going to pick up number 2 some. No, not number 2, sorry. They will pick up number 2 there with Truden dropping down to Wolf, although still running around, getting super aggressive. It's not really looking too good. And Winter Noob will punish Jalebi for just that.
Brandon not quite able to connect the shot there. Is actually going to get taken out at the end there. And Weehawken will pick up their 6th round, their first round in quite a while. So they are going to reset their own loss bonus here, which could hurt themselves in the next round if they do lose this one. Now coming into round 21 here, Stevenson up 8, 14-6 at the scoreline. We'll see if Weehawken can pull something together here.
Yeah, Weehawken having to pull something together. They will have the firepower advantage coming into this round. Saber going to get a good opening kill on to Brandon. The flash is going to allow information. No kills are going to come from it. As I say that though, Destro's going to pick up one with the Deagle. Ponko though trading it out. Not going to be able to do much there. It's all going to be up to Wolf with this MP9. He's going to be spotting out Rip. Will get the kill. 14-7 as Weehawken are starting to bring themselves back into this match.
Yeah, they're slowly closing out, and they're hurting the Paradox Titans economy just a little bit here. See some players who are low on cash and others who have enough to support themselves in the coming up rounds. Looks like they're going to do a bit of a light buy here, seeing a Bison for some reason. 2 CZs, which are very powerful, and a Deagle. Hopefully be able to pick up something with that. Now, Weehawken are in a pretty good economical position themselves here. Probably able to string together maybe another couple rounds before potentially losing another one, but they could do very well here. They might have found the momentum that they need to get back into this game here.
Yeah, they may have found a momentum, although they should be winning this round right here. Actually, looking at the economy, I missed that buy. We are going to be seeing the big advantage that Winter Noob saving Safeguard from that pistol. Connect these AWP shots. It shouldn't really matter too much. They're going to be pushing into the C site and mowing down Stevenson as they are on the save. CZ and Deagle, the only weapons left at the disposal. A Bison being picked up, which I'm not sure how much better that is, as Destro will end up going down. And that's going to be round number 8 for Weehawken as they do pick up another round. And coming into round number 23 here, 14-8 is going to be the score line as we wait for these players to get going. We are going to be seeing the round starting. Rifles on both sides now, relatively even buy. This is going to be a very important round for both of these teams. Weehawken wins this, they will be able to start bringing themselves back into this game. Although if Stevenson are able to pick this up, that will be the 15 round guarantee. And it looks like we did lose Elijah there. Looks like he may have dropped to something, but we are going to be bringing this into the next Here we are going to be seeing the bomb not really committing anywhere quite yet. We are going to be seeing both these teams, hoping they can find some sort of pick. Not able to find anything. The information push from Jalebi is going to be punished from Truden with that P90, and now it is going to be the full-on push. Wolf picking up one, although not going down, actually. I'm not sure where he got that kill, but Wolf, he picked up one for himself. Destro also picked up one. Picked up number two. They know where these players are. He's going to pick up number three. Going down eventually. 1 versus 2. All up to Truden here. All on the P90, on low HP. Brandon will be found out with that 4 HP. 1 versus 1. They know exactly where he is now, however. And as long as Krusty can keep the range, he will win it. And that is exactly what he's going to do. To pick up round number 15 as Stevenson secure the 1 point, the 16 points technically, as it's 1 point per round 1, plus the 1 bonus point for the tie. And we are going to be seeing the do or die situation for Weehawken Red here. They are going to have to win every single round from this point on. That's 6 rounds in a row. And that is going to be quite a feat, as we're going to be seeing a bye round on both of these teams. Stevenson could potentially be closing out this match right now. Seeing the push, quick push actually into A site, making quick work of the T's is going to be Stevenson, who are going to be picking up the opening 2 kills. Although the same thing being done by Weehawken. 3 versus 2 right now is that Winter Noob. Picking up Wolf, Rift picking up another one onto Destro. That Winter Noob. Jalebi going down. It's all going to be up to Krutzy. With his AK-47, he does have utility workload, 2 flashes and a grenade. He's going to be knowing where that Winter Noob is now by that Molotov, although he does not know this player is directly to his right. And he is going to go down as Weehawken hold on to this match and survive for one more round. Force Stevenson into a very weak economy. We are going to be seeing a bit of a force buy coming out, actually, as we're going to be seeing 1 SMG on Jalebi. As well as a CZ and a Deagle. Other than that, though, it is the CZ, the Deagle, the UMP, a couple USPs, sorry, or P2000s, versus the 3 AKs, a P90, and an AWP. So this should be another round for Weehawken, as we're going to see the push coming out. Open and kill for both. It's going to be a trade. Rift picking up 1 to pick up the advantage, although Destro picking up 2 for himself. It's a 2 versus 2 now, although the firepower is still heavily in favor of the T side. It's not going to matter, though. Krutzy with the CZ is going to pick up 1. It's all up to these players, and that's going to be the game on an eco round. Stevenson finishing it out 16-9. And 16-9 will be the score line there. For some reason, the background on that isn't working. Great round from them. Just demolishing them. Just that Deagle on Destro doing lots and lots of work. Thank you guys for watching. Unfortunately, I do not believe we do have an interview here, just because of the time crunch we are on, and because so much stuff is not working right now. Lots of stuff is freezing up. I'm not able to get this going, but thank you guys for watching. That is going to be Paradox picking up the win, 16-9. On that eco round. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. That has been Counter Global Offensive Round 5. Stay tuned, as we will be having future games in the coming days, which will be announced via Discord. So yeah, stay tuned.